Tinubu must resign before FBI will start releasing his 2,500-page documents month by month. That is it. He has about, they said the document is almost 7,000 pages, but right now they've shrunk it to 2,500, and they want to be releasing 500 pages every month for the next 5 months. And this is the dossier of Tinubu's life in the United States. And only God knows what the content will be. The truth is that the danger that portends to Nigeria as a nation cannot be quantified. And so the only way we can save Nigerian face is to get Tinubu off the office. That is the truth. Whether Nigeria like it or not, this is not the right leader for now. In fact, we blamed Buhari for being a bad leader, but I don't think Buhari now is appearing to be better than Tinubu, which is a very serious issue. Okay, so before Nigerians will be treated to the true account of President Bola Tinubu's journey in the United States, following the decision by the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, to release information about him in its database, it will be very important for him to tender his resignation and apologize to Nigerians for presenting a forged certificate to the Independent National Electoral Commission. Nigerians are still in shock after the records released by Chicago State University showed that the certificate President Tinubu has been parading was forged. Also, records from the US-based institution reveal that Tinubu, who was admitted into the school, was a female and not a male. The document from Southwest College, which President Bola Tinubu used in gaining admittance into Chicago State University, appeared to belong to a woman. More disturbing is the fact that the social security number on the CSU certificate, President Bola Tinubu presented, was issued in Virginia in 1976 to a female. Oh boy. The social security number since then has been used by Bola A. Tinubu and Abimbola Adenike Tinubu, a medical doctor in the Louisiana, United States. So Nigerians are wondering if Abimbola Adenike Tinubu could be the real owner of the Cambridge GCE result in physics, chemistry, and biology, which was part of the academic record for Bola Tinubu, released by the Chicago State University, CSU. Despite several attempts by the presidency and their media stooges to sway Nigerians from the real truth, officials of the Chicago State University, CSU, in the wee hours of Wednesday, disowned the certificate President Bola Tinubu admitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. This is serious. Now, the CSU officials made a denial during deposition under oath by Judge Nancy Maldonado of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois in Chicago. They disowned the certificate Tinubu presented to INEC to contest the 2023 presidential election, as well as the stamp and other items on the certificate, noting that they do not know where he got the certificate from. Hey! The details denied by the officials also include the alleged clerical errors for date of birth, gender, social security number, and name on the university's certificate. Other details in contention include his claim that he attended a secondary school that didn't exist till 4 years after he supposedly graduated from the university. Now, the latest development, which has brought shame and embarrassment to Nigeria globally, should, however, compel President Bola Tinubu to resign immediately. It will be more catastrophic for him to linger in Aso Rock as FBI is gearing up to release records that could possibly cause more damage to his person and the country. It is worthy of note that in 1999, Honorable Salisu Buhari resigned as the Speaker of the House of Representatives after it was discovered that he submitted a forged certificate to INEC. Also in 2018, Kemi Adeosun stepped down as the Finance Minister because of her fake NYSC certificate. As a matter of constitutionalism, the Nigerian Senate should immediately commence the impeachment of President Bola Tinubu now. It is glaring to all and sundry that he lied under oath, which is a serious offense. In fact, it's a criminal offense. However, as Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, and others head to Supreme Court to challenge the ruling of the appeal court, which affirmed Tinubu's victory in the last election, it is expected of them to do the needful by sacking him from office. The Apex Court on several occasions has insisted that anybody found to have forged certificate to seek qualification to contest for any elected position in the country will not be allowed because of the criminality involved. It noted that the issue of certificate forgery to secure eligibility for election is a serious issue that must not be allowed in the country's body polity. Okay, recall that Justice C.D. Dauda Bade in 2017, while ruling on the case of Okpoku Ado and Ogbadibo Federal Constituency of Benue State House of Representatives, declared that Nigeria will be doomed when certificate forgers are allowed to take center stage in the elections for political offices. Justice Bade, who delivered judgment in the appeal lodged by Honorable Hassan Anthony Saleh, upheld his nomination by the People's Democratic Party as the candidate of the party in 2015 National Assembly election. The Apex Court said the challenger to the appellant, Mr. Christian Abba, who was laying claim to the ticket of PDP for the federal constituency, must not be allowed to have his way because he had his hand soiled in a proven certificate forgery. Abba, who was a respondent in the matter, was confirmed by the Federal Polytechnic Mubi in Adamawa State to have forged a national diploma certificate in accountancy, upon which he was forced to withdraw from the same race in 2011, yet in a dramatic turn used the same forged certificate to secure PDP ticket in 2014 PDP primary election. Justice Bade insisted that Supreme Court, being the highest court in the land, must take the lead in righting the wrong so as to bring sanity into the murky water of the country's electioneering process. So he said the murky water of the Nigerian body politics will remain murky and contaminated until the people who forge certificate with reckless impunity are shown the way out. Bagam. This is a serious one. Oh. This is a very serious one. Justice Bade in the case ruled that Abba has no basis to be in the race for the National Assembly election 2015, having been found to have secured the eligibility through forged certificates. Now let me say it here categorically and with emphasis that this court, being the highest court in the country, must rise and take the lead in righting the wrongs in our electioneering process. The murky water will remain contaminated in our body politics until the recklessness of certificate forgery with impunity is thoroughly addressed and put to a final end in our own interest. Apex Court thereafter nullified the nomination of Abba and ordered that the clearance issued to him by PDP for the National Assembly election be withdrawn. With the above precedents of the Supreme Court, the coast is clear for them to sack President Tinubu from office over his illicit involvement in forgery. Oh, no part of this report should be republished by any media. Yeah, I get you. So now, wow, this is a very serious one. This is a very serious one. So what they are saying here, and this report is coming actually from Parrot Vibes Media, parrotvibesmedia.com. So they have brought all the reasons why Tinubu must resign before FBI will start releasing heavy documents. And I've made a case or referenced a case from Justice Bade in Benue State, a case that was taken to appeal court where Justice Bade presided over the matter, had to sack one Abba for certificate forgery from Adamawa State Polytechnic. So it is obvious, and with that precedence being laid in the Supreme Court, there's no reason why Supreme Court should continue to uphold Tinubu's election victory as the president of Nigeria. He has to go home. All right. We have taken enough local and international embarrassment. He needs to go now. That is it. I know that some people will come out to defend Tinubu, but the embarrassment is getting unbearable, and the next thing that will happen is Nigerians will rise and say enough is enough. I'm very sure you don't know the real meaning of the word deceiving. What is the one trying to say? He does not understand. Someone said, stop deceiving yourself. Tinubu is untouchable American-backed president. Who told you that Tinubu is American-backed president? The embarrassment that is coming now, America will remove their head. Already, the judiciary system in America has removed their head. The CSU, which is the state-owned university where Tinubu said he graduated, has also removed their head. They have cleaned their hands. So already the U.S. Senate and House of Rep did not allow President Biden to meet with Tinubu during the United Nations General Assembly at New York that just concluded that Tinubu bragged that he's the only African president that Biden wanted to meet. But that didn't happen. So the truth is that America will remove their head from this wahala. And someone is already asking Tinubu why this national embarrassment? It is too much for us. He needs to go home. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.